Wow, a standing ovation. This is crazy. Congratulations, class of 2018. You may now take a seat. While portraying his role as Qui-Gon Jinn in the movie Star Wars Episode I, The Phantom Menace, Liam Neeson said, "Your focus determines your reality." Over the last year, it feels as though one 10-letter word has been on our minds. Our parents and teachers told us it would be upon us before we knew it, and we didn't really believe them until it happened. Now, you must all think I'm talking about graduation, but no, of course I'm talking about senioritis. Either way, here we are, and what once felt so far away is now right in front of us. Some of us might be feeling sad to leave the halls of Seaman High School, others overjoyed that they will never again have to use e-hall pass to walk those halls. I can't help but feel like I will have given up something invaluable at the end of today. But in truth, I also know that we will all be gaining something amazing, even more than just our diploma. Today, we become graduates of Seaman High School. We go forth with hopes of new tomorrows, promises of possibility, and dreams of our future. But the truth is, our days of being Vikings aren't over today. They are only just beginning. Today, we join the ranks of Seaman High School alumni. From one Viking to another, I would like to give you all a strong welcome.
Thank you, Reagan. Welcome to the 98th commencement of Seaman High School. The staff, administration, Board of Education, and especially the members of the class of 2018, thank you for attending and being part of their very special occasion. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our guests on stage. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Steve Noble, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Fred Patton, President, Board of Education. Mr. Frank Henderson, Vice President, Board of Education. Mr. James Adams, Board Member. Mrs. Sherry Sage, Board Member. Mrs. Christy Applehands, Board Member. Mr. Carl McNorton, Board Member. Mr. Keith Griffin, Board Member. Mr. Rod Garman, Director of Elementary Education. Mrs. Deidre Raines, Director of Special Services. Mr. Brad Dietz, Assistant Principal, Athletics. Mr. Lee Schmidt, Assistant Principal, Activities. Mrs. Shelley Pringle, Assistant Principal, Seaman Freshman Center. Mrs. Danita Fernandez Flores, Director, Secondary Education. And Mr. Travis Brown, Assistant Principal, Pleasant Hill Learning Campus. Students, these esteemed members of our Board of Education and Central Office are responsible for many education initiatives like the one-to-one laptop program, blended learning, project-based learning, Project Lead the Way, increasing career and technical education pathways, and many facility improvements that you have enjoyed this year and during your entire academic career. Please join me in giving them a much-deserved round of applause. Before we continue, the Expo Center staff has asked us to announce that for security purposes, parents, family, and friends are not allowed on the Expo Center floor, not even following the ceremony. In addition, please take a moment to recognize the location of the nearest exit in case of emergency. All exits have been inspected and are safe in case any emergency arises. Please take a moment and silence your cell phones if you have not done so already. Next, I would like to acknowledge our broadcast media class under the guidance of Mr. Louis D. Leonardo for preparing the senior appreciation video containing the messages that you viewed prior to today's ceremony. A special thank you to Riley Poulter, who spent many hours creating and editing the video. It has long been a tradition at Seaman High School to honor the Secondary Teachers of the Year as chosen by the Seaman staff. Would Cassie Cowan and Luke Weems please stand? Cassie has been working in special services for over 22 years, all at Seaman High School. Cassie has coached a variety of sports early in her career, including basketball, volleyball, and track. Currently, Cassie serves on a multi-tiered system of supports committee as well as both our district and building leadership teams. Her advice to seniors is to live today in a way that will make you feel good about tomorrow. Luke Weems has taught 14 years, including the last 6 at the Seaman Freshman Center. He coaches cross country and track and field and has been the KNEA representative for the Freshman Center for the past 4 years. His advice to our graduates is to focus on what matters, give it your utmost effort, and take pride in that work. Next, we would also like to take a moment to recognize the contributions of 3 educators that are attending their final graduation, as they are retiring with 101 years of experience. Please stand when your name is called. Mr. Kevin Fries is retiring after 27 years as a social studies teacher at Seaman High School. Mr. Fries has taught AP Government, Philosophy, and U.S. History. He has also served as an assistant track coach for 15 years. He congratulates all of today's graduates and encourages them to keep learning and growing. He believes that Seaman is better for having had you as students, and he is better for having worked at Seaman High School. Mrs. Kelly Nyman is retiring after 34 years of teaching, all that at Seaman High School. She has taught journalism classes and advised the award-winning Clipper newspaper and Seaman Yearbook. She has been in charge of 32 volumes of yearbook and over 270 issues of the newspaper. She is a member of the Journalism Education Association, where she has attained Master Journalism Educator status. At Seaman High School, she helped lead faculty through several national accreditation cycles, has written over $125,000 in grants for technology, and has been named District Secondary Teacher of the Year. She went on to become a regional semifinalist for Kansas Teacher of the Year. Mrs. Nyman was recently selected to be a mentor for the State of Kansas Scholastic Press Association. In her future, she hopes to find out what it's like to go on vacation in the fall and to stay up late on school nights. Hopefully, she and her husband, who her students know as boyfriend, will find their way back to some football games to take some yearbook pictures and to celebrate that it is always a great day to be a Viking. Mrs. Jennifer Whitley, Family and Consumer Sciences teacher, is retiring after 40 years of service. The last 24 years have been in the Seaman District. She has served as the Seaman FCCLA advisor all 24 years and also on the Liaison, QPA, and District Wellness Council since its inception. Mrs. Whitley strives to keep learning relevant for students. She encourages students to hold high hopes and expectations, and she strives to keep students to reach their full potential to be lifelong learners. Mrs. Whitley tells seniors they can make a difference in the world, so dream big and work to make your dreams come true. Thank you, teachers, for your service to the students of USD 345. We wish you all the best in your well-deserved retirement. This year, we have the distinct privilege of having as speakers 2 outstanding members of the class of 2018, Cameron Meinholt and Sydney Baumgartner. Cameron's speech is titled, "Who Judges Success?" Sydney's speech is titled, "The End is Just the Beginning." Please welcome Cameron first, and then Sydney.
All right, before I start my speech, I'd like to pay some honor to 4 classmates that we lost. Alexis Huffman, Andrew Green, Samantha Coffey, and Daniel Warner passed away. Their deaths left a huge hole in this class, but no matter what, we bounce back stronger after each one. Where do you see yourself in 20 years? Now, for everyone in here, shut your eyes real fast and imagine a place that you want to be in 20 years. Now imagine getting there without using passion or determination or using your ambition. Ellen DeGeneres, TV star and comedian, she dropped out of college and her net worth is $400 million. Warren Buffett, founder of Berkshire Hathaway, he graduated with a business degree and his net worth is $70 billion. General James Mad Dog Mattis, he's a general in the U.S. Army and he is our current Secretary of Defense. His net worth is $5 million, and he never went to college. 3 different people, 3 different career fields, 3 different levels of education, but all are successful. Who gets to judge success, though? In today's world, you have unlimited resources. You can go to college, go to VOTEC school, you can go straight into work, or you can join the military. So if we have so many opportunities, why doesn't everyone end up like a billionaire? Well, because not everyone has the drive or determination like they do. Not everyone takes the hits and gets right back up. And I know it sounds cliche, but the point is you never give up. But if you fall down, you get right back up again, and if you fail at plan A, you have plan B. It's cliche, but it's really true. Success isn't measured by how much money you have. It isn't measured by how fancy your house or car is. It's not measured by anyone else. It's measured by you. You are the only judge by how successful you are. There's a person in the crowd that's very special to me, my grandpa, Mark Meinholt. He has no education past high school. He's owned a family business that has been in 3 different generations and been open for almost 100 years. He doesn't have a lot of money, and he drives an old beat-up Suburban, and he lives in a simple middle-class lifestyle with a beautiful wife and a loving family. To some people, he might not be successful, but to me, he is, and more importantly, to himself, he's successful. Life's about making choices, and if you get an education and you put in hard work and you overcome bad situations and problems, in the greatest country in the world, you can amount to something. And no matter the point you're at in life, you need to keep these 4 rules in your back pocket. Number 1, something to do. You always need to keep yourself busy. Number 2, someone or something to love. You always need to surround yourself with happiness and positivity. Number 3, someone or something to look up to. In my case, it's Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. And number 4, something to reach for. Always continue to shoot for the stars. So you need to enjoy life and you need to have fun. You're going to have problems along the way. It's just part of life. But do everything to the best of your ability with the time we're given on this great earth, and you can do it. When we're older, some of us will be rich, and some of us will be poor. Some will be on TV and in movies, and some will be athletes at the professional level. Some will enter politics trying to change the country for the better, and others will be doctors and first responders saving lives every day. Some will own a business until the day we die, and others will give up their freedom to protect ours and defend this great country. But no matter the path we take, we all came from Seaman High School. We've all had the sometimes sketchy-looking lunch food, like the barbecue ribette. No one in here knows what type of meat is in that thing. But it's kind of good. But please don't tell me what type of meat it is. I don't want to know now. We've all walked through the same halls, and board members, Seaman needs blinds, like really bad. But I like seeing the underclassmen suffer, so don't change them. Leave them the same. And we've all talked to the caring teachers day in and day out who really, truly do care about us. But above all that, we are Seaman strong. And at this point, it's not just a statement, it's a feeling. We go from students in a school to a family and a home with a mention of bad news. And it's amazing. There's no doubt in my mind that I've spent the last 4 years at one of the best schools in the country. And I've been blessed beyond measure to be able to spend my time in such a tight-knit community. And I wish nothing but the best for you, my fellow classmates. May we all continue to be safe and healthy in whatever we decide to do, and may God continue to bless us all. Thank you.
Well, I guess that works. Okay. Class of 2018, here we are. The day we've all been waiting for. One journey ends today, but as soon as we walk out these doors, a new one begins. We arrived here 4 short years ago, and now it's time to leave. How did it go by so fast? It seems like just the other day, we were freshmen, trying to figure out where our classes were and fighting with the locks on our lockers. Well, at least I did, and it made me late to class the first few days. We arrived as children, and today, when we step out these doors, we depart as adults. This means we have completed the first step forward in the journey of our lives. What do we need for our travels? What did Seaman High School give us to carry through our travels in life? Remember those things in math and science that we complained to our teachers about and thought were pointless?
We may not use the quadratic formula every day, but our math teachers made us stronger. The faculty gave us grit. One example, and I can't speak for all of you, but I've gained confidence through the strength and conditioning class. The fact that you're here today and about ready to receive your diploma should give you confidence. We have the tenacity and courage, and each of us should be thankful for that and thank a teacher. Some of us will go to college, some to the workforce, and some to the military. And to those of you that go to the military, thank you. And the rest of you, the best of luck on what you guys do. We will all travel our own class. Class of 2018, no matter what we do, remember, challenges await us. But we have the grit, confidence, and experience to fight through. Vikings are noble warriors that are capable of mastering their own destiny. Though we are leaving the school, the memories made by our class will always remain. As Vikings, we are not just students and friends, we are family. Because our student section is the best at athletic events, and we rallied around and supported each other during troubling and emotional times. I am glad to say I was a part of this school, because everyone supports one another and nobody is left behind. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to say thank you to the teachers for the encouragement and the positive attitudes and helping us every day. The janitors for cleaning up after us every day. The nurses for taking care of us when we were sick or needed something because we got hurt. The attendance secretary for dealing with the endless phone calls from parents saying that we would be late or that we would not be there, as well as the phone calls made not from parents. To all the other staff members, thank you for helping and encouraging us to be the best we can be every day. And to our parents, thank you for supporting us in our activities, as well as encouraging us to do our best to be successful. Seniors, because of these people, we are here today. Now join me in giving them a thank you on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Vikings rise to challenges, and I challenge each and every student here to realize their greatest potential. If each student realizes the challenge, this world would be so much of a better place. And remember, seniors, Mr. Monahan's motto, it's always a great day to be a Viking. Thank you.
minutes, 525,000 moments, oh dear. 525,600 minutes,
This class has amazing talent, and it's with great pleasure that I announce our Seaman High School honor graduates this afternoon. This class has 82 students graduating with honors. I will first introduce the cum laude honor students. This group of students earned a GPA between 3.75 and 4.02. Students, as your name is called, please stand, turn around and face the camera, and remain standing until all the names have been called. Michaela Danielle Aiken. Taylor Renee Ashley. Chance Alexander Barta. Samantha Dawn Bellini. Jesse Calvin Boyer. Mackenzie Lee Chen. Bryce Henry Cowan. Morgan Hattie Deck. Grant Elwin Dalka. Miles Logan Fellman. Nicolas Armando Flores. Madison K. Flory. Scarlett Michael McKinnon Fortney. Gavin Leon Halseth. Julia Dolores Hartner. Nathaniel Lee Heinen. Dawson James Haggart. Haley Ann Holdhouse. Alexandra Morgan Koslov. Kayla Ann Nigenfind. Micah Bradley Nigas. Logan Dean Pippin. Dre Jackson Podlena. Derek Michael Quinn. Ruth Mary Requejo. Delaney Leah Rothenberger. Ashlyn Renee Schutz. Trevor Matthew Shoemaker. DJ Lean Silback. Alexis Morgan Shaw. Macy Ann Smith. Taylor Jordan Snyder. Casey Rianne Sturgeon. Emily Lee Swanson. Michaela Marie Wishsnack. Let's give these students a round of applause. Students, you may now be seated. Our second group is magna cum laude honor students with a GPA between 4.05 and 4.375. Students, as your name is called, please stand, turn around, face the camera, and remain standing until all the names have been called. Spencer John Aliker. Abby Rose Barth. Tyler Lee Beavers. Kishno Lastly Bell. Victoria Elizabeth Bellini. Kaylee Ray Barath. Kennedy Nicole Boyles. Nicholas Michael Brady. Emily Elaine Bird. Kaiser Ray Dugan. Maxim Drobot. Colby Dean Edinburgh. Veronica Lynn Fales. John Charles Forer. Tara Lee Foster. Jordan Fricky. Jansen Lee Garman. Riley Shea Harrelson. Caden Paul Henley. Aaron Daniel Hibsch. Avery Ann Huff. Lucas Anthony Hurla. Bailey Christine Keating. Ramey Nicole Kleiner. Delaney Renee Kramer. Elijah Brady Laird. Mitchell Joseph Miller. Trinity Ann Morris. Catherine Grace McQueen. Reagan Lane Props. Samantha Nicole Reed. Maddie Rose Ritz Tillman. Jillian Elizabeth Roy. Yahida Grace Salicetti. Trey Christopher Shepard. Logan James Stuckey. Lauren Marie West. Jacob Alexander Wildeman. Shelby Lee Wilmer. Courtney Don Wolitz. Let's give them a round of applause. Students, please be seated. Next, I would like to introduce those students who earned summa cum laude, our most prestigious academic award. These students have the highest GPA earned in our most rigorous classes they enrolled in every year of their high school career. GPAs range from 4.393 to 4.429. Students, as your name is called, please approach the stage. Plaques will be awarded to you on the stage. Avery Catherine Boquin. Natalie Elaine Ford. Cooper Wayne Garman. Emily Marie Jowers. Mason Lee Dryling Loy. Mackenzie Eliza Cannon Moylan. Zachary David Patton. Let's give these students a well-deserved round of applause.
We'd like to recognize our Washburn Tech program completers. In addition to receiving their high school diploma today, these ambitious young people have earned a certificate of completion from Washburn Tech. Students, as your name is called, please stand, turn around to face the camera, and remain standing until all names have been called. Daya Aboris, Logan Anderson, Josh Anwar, Benjamin Kane, Damon Carrier, Victoria Cross, Samantha Davis, Gate Devlin, Tegan Dillon, Krista Dodds, Michaela Driscoll, Isaac Heinen, Dakota Hurl, Dawson Hiegert, Haley Holthouse, Aspen Hoover, Brandon Hearn, Wayne Jackson, J.C. Jones, Madison Krentz Flott, Lane Marston, Spencer Meyer, Dalton Mitchell, Brenna Monahan, Stryker Morgan, Clayton Mumford, Tyler Olson, Bryson Safarik, Taylor Sanchez, Ashlyn Schutz, Billy Smith, Laura Watson, and Haley Williams. Congratulations, students. You are off to a great start and a bright future. Please be seated. We would also like to recognize the following students who will be serving our country upon graduation. As your name is called, please stand, turn around to face the camera, and remain standing until all names have been called. Emily Henningsen, U.S. Army. Jacob Abernathy, U.S. Army. Anthony Maldonado, U.S. Navy. Isaac Heinen, National Guard. Carson Reimer, National Guard. Seth Sauer, U.S. Marines. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a round of applause to these brave young men and women for their commitment to serve our great country. You may be seated. Seniors, please stand. Members of the Board of Education, the class of 2018 consists of 269 graduates. They have successfully completed all graduation requirements of Seaman High School, the Board of Education in the state of Kansas. Additionally, we believe it is worth noting that Seaman High School continues to lead the city and county schools with record numbers of seniors earning dual credit through Washburn University, Washburn Tech, Allen County, and Highland Community College. We are extremely proud that over half of this class of 2018 is leaving Seaman High School having already earned college and technical school credit, assisting them with a smooth and seamless transition into college and careers. President Patton, on behalf of Seaman High School staff and administration, it is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2018. Students, please be seated.
Mr. Monahan, on behalf of the Seaman Board of Education, it's my pleasure to accept the class of 2018. Today is a day where you celebrate the accomplishments of many years in our education system. It's a day where you're surrounded by those who helped you reach this point in life. It's a day where not only you can be proud of your achievements, but those who have supported you can be proud as well. And proud I am. When I ran for the school board 15 years ago, I never envisioned I'd be giving you these remarks today on your graduation day. 15 years ago, Zach was 3, Andrew over in the band, he was barely 1, and heck, we haven't even thought of Emily yet. As they say, time sure does fly by. I've known several of you your entire lives. A couple of you, I even changed your diapers. I've coached your t-ball teams, gone to your band concerts, watched you succeed in your academics, tried to cheer you up when you were down, celebrated with you when you were victorious, and today, unless one of these guys kicked me out of the way, I get to hand you your diploma. Like most of the adults here today, my life has revolved around yours. Your highs have been my highs. Your lows have been my lows. It's such an honor to have been a part of so many of your lives, and now to be able to shake your hands as you cross the stage today, concluding your high school careers. Each of you have benefited from a number of people who helped you get to this point in life. As you celebrate, remember those who have been a part of your educational process. Your family and friends who provided guidance and support. Your teachers and administrators who made sure you learned the knowledge to get a successful start in life. And your fellow Kansans who provided financially so that you could attend great schools with outstanding teachers. You're all going to have many opportunities for success in life. Don't hesitate and regret it later. Take advantage when those opportunities present themselves. They will present themselves. Be ready. Set your goals high and work hard to achieve them. Doing so will allow you to reach potentials you never could have imagined. Work hard, continue with your educations, and make us all proud that you got your start here at Seaman High School. And when the time comes for you to settle down, whether that's in 5 years or 25 years, consider coming back home and doing your small part to make our community a better place. Along your journey, make sure to enjoy all life has to offer, but have some fun too. Whether it's hanging out with friends, going to the lake, or traveling the world, do it. Life goes by too fast not to enjoy the ride. Today you take the reins. Today you decide where life will lead you. Embrace the values your families have instilled upon you. Cherish the friendships your classmates have given you. Build upon the education your teachers have provided you. And as Tim McGraw says best, always stay humble and kind. Congratulations on your achievements. I love you guys.
Thank you, Mr. President. Parents, family, and friends, although it is very appropriate to cheer for your graduate, we ask that you not use air horns or any other mechanical device that might take away from all graduates having the opportunity for his or her name to be read and heard by all in attendance. Thank you in advance for your support. Now, class of 2018, the moment you have been waiting for has now arrived. With the first row of graduates, please stand and come forward to receive your diplomas. Please stand.
Peyton Jake Austin Abbott. Dahlia Elizabeth Aboris. Michaela Danielle Aiken. Spencer John Allaker. Dakota Vaughn Allen. Colby John Anderson. Grace Lauren Anderson. Logan Keith Anderson. Lucas Evan Anderson. Nicholas James Andrews. Josh M. Anwar. Ashley Nicole Arvidsson. Taylor Renee Ashley. Michael Allen Bacon. Joshua Allen Barr. Nahaja Baker. Anthony Darnell Ballard. Chance Alexander Barda. Abby Rose Barth. Sydney Madison Baumgartner. Tyler Lee Beavers. Kishno Elena Lastly Bell. Kaylee Ray Baroth. Dove Renee Bai. Zach Robert Bilby. Haley Dawn Bittner. Brianna Kathleen Blake. Avery Catherine Boquin. Toriana Jean Boucher. Joshua Dakota Boughton. Jesse Calvin Boyer. Kennedy Nicole Boyles. Nicholas Michael Brady. Nathaniel Ryan Brewer. Elijah Christopher Bryan. Traven Matthew Brocksterman. Emily Elaine Bird. Alejandro Cabrera. Benjamin Don Kane. Damon Michael Carrier. Jesse Daniel Chandler. Mackenzie Lee Chen. Delaney Jade Christensen. Evan James Clough. Jackson J. Cobb. Wesley Darrell Cook. Bryce Henry Cowan. Michaela Ann Criolla. Victoria Elizabeth Cross. Skylar Michael Crossman. Taylor Renee Croucher. Sydney Thomas Crow. Nathan Charles Crowder. Dylan Ray Curry. Jesse Elaine Danner. Wyatt Joseph Darvaux. Mara Julianne Davin. Samantha K. Davis. Dawson Michael Davis. Eli M. Dean. Madison Kate Dean. Briar Dale Dagan. Morgan Hattie Deck. Grant Elwin Delka. Gate Robert Devlin. Tegan Allen Dillon. Kyle Logan Dindosh. Ethan Edward Dolsky. Alexandra Taylor Dong. Kaiser Ray Dugan. Caleb Jacob Drain. Michaela K. Driscoll. Maxim Mikhailovich Drobot. Colby Dean Edinburgh. Damon Barry Ake. Carly Renee Eubanks. Veronica Lynn Fales. Thomas Raymond Faulkner. Miles Logan Fellman. Nicholas Armando Flores. Madison K. Flory. Natalie Elaine Ford. John Charles Four. Scarlett Michael McKinnon Fortney. Dylan Cade Foster. Tara Lee Foster. Jordan J. Fricky. Alejandro Luis Galvin. Cooper Wayne Garman. Jansen Lee Garman. Gary Corbin Geisman. Lane Lindsay Keith Gillespie. Zane Michael Godbout. Joshua Allen Graves. Nicholas Dwayne Griffith. Cassidy Marie Haig. Jason Thomas Hackworth. Justin Dean Hade. Gavin Leon Halseth. Caleb James Harmon. Riley Shea Harrelson. Ethan Samuel Hartenberger. Julia Dolores Hartner. Suzanne Elizabeth Haybarker. Samuel Tristan Haynes. Isaac John Heinen. Nathaniel Lee Heinen. Cale Ryan Henderson. Caden Paul Henley. Emily Christine Henningsen. Sage Madison Hernandez. Gavin Kane Heidenrich. Aaron Daniel Hipsch. Dawson James Heegert. Brendan James Hodges. Haley Ann Holthouse. Aspen Marie Hoover. Faith Marie Horton. Isabella Faith Hossman. Austin Troy Howard. Brandon Michael Wren. Kiara Sue Lynn Hubbard. Avery Ann Huff. Dale Michael Holsether. Heather Renee Hunter. Ty Hurla. Lucas Anthony Hurla. Wayne Curtis Jackson. Brittany Ann Jepson. Jacob Michael Johnson. JC Elise Jones. Emily Marie Jowers. Carter Dean Cabus. Bailey Christine Keating. Cassidy Nicole Kern. Levi Stephen Keekhafer. Kyle Andrew Kleiner. Ramey Nicole Kleiner. Lucas Jacob Conradi. Alexandra Morgan Kozloff. Delaney Renee Kramer. Madison Elizabeth Krentz Flott. Elijah Brady Laird. Sean Jacob Lardner.
Aaron Owen Lawrence. Cameron Michael Lee. Mason Lee Loy. Josie Lucia Lucas. Anthony Swisher Maldonado. Grayson Wesley Marsh. Lane Aaron Marston. Brianna Lynn Martin Burris. Zachary Allen Martin. Kiara Angeline Matchy. Tegan Rayanne McAdoo. Michael Joe McGuire. Colton Michael Meditz. Spencer Nicholas Meyer. Cameron Rowley Meinhold. John Alex Menser. Ezekiel Keston Metz. Carissa Rose Miller. Mitchell Joseph Miller. Lauren Grace Mills. Dalton Trey Eugene Mitchell. Brenna McLean Monahan. Kirsten Nicole Morgan. Stryker Ray Morgan. Trinity Ann Morris. Dawson Lee Mortstorff. Tori Hope Moten. Mackenzie Elizabeth Cannon Moylan. Ora Mae Ginger Mullen. Catherine Grace Mulqueen. Clayton Robin Mumford. Gabrielle Elaine Munoz. Tanner Jaden Murphy. Tatum Presley Music. Kayla Ann Nigenfine. Micah Bradley Nigas. Mallory Catherine Ogan. Tyler Gage Olson. Hallie, Diane, Mindy, Renee, Laura, Lynn, Olson Thomas. Kevin Casilla Ong. Dakota James Orster. Zachary David Patton. Kiana Joe Perry. Noah Edwin Pfeffer. Olivia Kathleen Piper. Logan Dean Pippin. Dre Jackson Podlina. Garrett Wesley Poulter. Reagan Lane Props. Jaden Lee Push. Derek Michael Quinn. Riley Kaylin Ray. Samantha Nicole Reed. Carson Richard Reimer. Ruth Mary Requejo. Brett Jack Richardson. Maddie Rose Ritz Tillman. Delaney Lee Rothenberger. Jillian Elizabeth Roy. Magdalene Marie Royer. Bryson Dilbert Jackson Safaric. Jahida Grace Salicetti. Gabriel Dominic Santiano. Seth McLean Sauer. Bailey Ann Savoy. Zachary Matthias Slayhuber. Grace Natalie Schmidt. Ashlyn Renee Sheets. Trevor Matthew Shoemaker. DJ Lynn Sealbatch. Dakota J. Schaefer. Alexis Morgan Shaw. Trey Christopher Shepard. Alexandria Elizabeth Skim. Billy Eric George Smith. Dakota Houston Smith. Macy Ann Smith. Taylor Jordan Snyder. Logan James Stuckey. Casey Rayanne Sturgeon. Shelby Ray Sutton. Emily Lee Swanson. Michaela Rayanne Sawalski. Dalton Robert Duane Timon. Hope Adele Tenpenny. Zachary Wayne Terrell. Haley Annette Tillman. Chartel Marie Todak. Shannon Chase Towell. Kylie Elizabeth Van Scoik. Dawson James Barty. Draven Trinan. Dylan Lee Wallace. Alexis Brianna Ward. Laura Adeline Watson. Lauren Marie West. Jacob Alexander Wilderman. Emily Kate Wilhelm. Eldon Nathaniel Williams. Haley Lynn Williams. Shelby Lee Wilmer. Jenna Lee Wilson. Michaela Marie Wishsnack. Courtney Dawn Woolitz. Evan Ross Woodward. Haley Murray Wright. Joshua Michael Wright. Lauren Elizabeth Sefferjohn. Do we leave these here? Okay.
So we just go once everyone sits down? So once everyone sits down.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. All right. Thank you. And then you tell them to do their tassel, and then they can throw their heads right to left. Okay. Thank you.
Well, classmates, friends, and peers, we've made it. This is the day we've been counting down to since the last day of junior year. And though it might seem like an ending, this is actually just the beginning of the next chapters in your life. Whether you're staying right where you are, moving out of town, or moving out of state, or even out of the country, promise us that you won't forget where you came from. Remember the community that has stayed Seaman strong in the toughest of times. Never forget the staff members that believed in you, pushed you, and inspired you. Take with you the struggles, triumphs, and cherished memories of high school wherever you may go. As we begin writing the opening passages of our latest chapters, although your days will no longer begin or end with Mr. Monahan's reminder that it's a great day to be a Viking, remember those words more than ever, because no matter what, you will always be a Seaman Viking. Graduates, please join me in moving your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.